Greetings, everybody. 4 years ago, Bishop Wensky invited our diocese to examine itself, to dream about our future, and to lay a roadmap for the years ahead. This historic period brought together over 1,000 Catholics to serve on 20 planning commissions in the first General Synod of the Diocese of Orlando. The Alive in Christ campaign presents a very special next step for our parish here of St. Luke and for the larger church. The campaign is designed to fund the roadmap established by our synod. It will require sacrifice, but we have a great opportunity to grow in our personal living relationship with Christ, to lead our brothers and sisters to holiness and abundant life in Christ, and to share God's love for all people. Alive in Christ is the first capital campaign for us as the Diocese of Orlando. Every parish will join together in an unprecedented effort to address our most pressing needs at the local level, while also supporting the very important capital needs of our larger diocesan family. We already have much to celebrate as a parish. Over the years, our faithful parishioners have given generously to provide us with the parish we have today. Through the love and mercy of God, we have been abundantly blessed, and the material needs of our parish are few. As good stewards of the Lord's gifts, we must look ahead to envision where and how we may serve God and one another. Christ is calling us to grow, to lead, and to share our living faith. At St. Luke here, we will answer that call by contributing our portion of Alive in Christ campaign proceeds to Catholic Charities of Central Florida. We grow in our living and loving relationship with Christ as we continue his mission of service to the world. By supporting the work of Catholic Charities, we will lead our brothers and sisters to a new experience of holiness through prison ministry, abstinence education, pregnancy counseling, and support for troubled or at-risk youth. We will share God's abiding love by providing medical assistance for working uninsured, food, and shelter for the homeless and the hungry, affordable housing for the elderly, and a helping hand to victims of natural disasters. Our goal for Alive in Christ is $590,000. If we are blessed to raise this amount, the proceeds will be used to support the construction of a Catholic Charities Regional Service Center here in our own area of South Brevard. In addition, a portion of funds raised through Alive in Christ will provide support for many bold and exciting new projects taking place throughout the 9 counties of our diocese. Our goal may seem daunting in our present economic climate, yet it is in these dark times that we need to invest in the values of the gospel, trusting God to lead us into the light. With humble gratitude, let us follow in the footsteps of those who have gone before us, confident that the Lord will multiply our gifts for the purpose of growing his kingdom. It is my pleasure to introduce Bishop Wensky as he explains his vision for the Alive in Christ campaign. Thank you all very much.
To come alive in Christ is to allow His grace to permeate our lives so that we try to think as He would think and to act as He would act.
We are standing on the shoulders of those who have gone before us. We are blessed with people of faith and vision, people who embrace and celebrate their Catholic faith, transform communities, and make known the love of Christ throughout Central Florida. In Central Florida, our church is alive in Christ.
In the next decade, the population here in the 9 counties of our diocese could grow from the present 4 million to about 7 million people.
Parishes are the heart of the Catholic community and the primary instrument of the Church to reveal God's presence in our world. The expansion of Catholic schools responds to our area's explosive population growth, and families express desire for Catholic education. Educating our youth is a fundamental mission of the Church in Central Florida. Through permanent endowments, Catholic education will be accessible to all families. As an outreach, the new Campus Ministry Center will help students understand the richness of their faith, enhance their relationship with God, and expose them to the best of Catholic spirituality and tradition.
My biggest hope for the Diocese of Orlando is an increase of vocations to the priesthood so that we will be able to meet the needs of our people for sacramental ministries in future years.
Throughout our 9 counties, Catholic Charities is redefining its role as the major provider of services to meet the needs of our poor, hungry, and homeless.
Our glorious God has blessed the Diocese of Orlando with a successful launch of the Alive in Christ campaign.
It is with great conviction and confidence in God's grace that we begin this bold effort.
Our goal is to raise $150 million. Strong parishes equal a strong diocese. And so the first $90 million will strengthen the mission and ministry at the parish level. And $60 million will support our larger church priorities as identified through our synod. Our church is about families. Your own family, your parish family, and our growing Catholic family in the Diocese of Orlando. Please join me to ensure the success of the Alive in Christ campaign. Prayerfully consider your own sacrificial gift to Alive in Christ, as your pastor and I have personally done, to meet the needs of your parish and our diocese. Joining together, our church is truly alive in Christ.